Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the daily discussion for the 4th of November 2014. 9 days to go. My name is Tuskeh, and today we shall be discussing live streams. You've asked, I've heard, we've discussed it a tiny bit, but let's get down to it properly. Let's sit down and have a serious discussion about live streaming. So, using twitch.tv, I can do some pretty nifty stuff live with you folks. And it's great for doing things that might not be worth doing in a video. So, for instance, Let's Play style videos, which is interesting, I just talked about that yesterday. But things like that I might actually be able to do on live streams. And the whole thing is really great for building a community, because there is direct interaction between the audience via the chat box and me. And being able to chat directly with you folks in the chat, and also just by talking straight to you, is really good. In Warlords of Draenor, actually doing live streams may be quite a good idea to help with building a community like I want to do, so I feel it might be quite good. It also has some monetary bonuses with subscriptions and donations available, but I'm going to avoid doing that for now, as I feel it's not going to be a primary thing I do, and I don't want to be like, hey, let's live stream, give me money. No. I want to live stream to build a community in because it might be fun. And there are, of course, a lot of things to actually sort out with this, such as, when to live stream, how often to do so, and what exactly to do while streaming, because I know that, for instance, streaming at one point for the US people might not be good for the EU people, and vice versa, so I might have to switch between them, or I might just have to not do one, which I don't want to do. I want to be able to stream for everyone. But that's kind of stuff that can be figured out a little bit later. For now, I want to focus more on what exactly to do while streaming and what problems I might face. So I've been brainstorming a little bit, and ideas so far have been doing cross-realm 5-mans and maybe LFRs together with the audience to help people gear up, because I think when Warlords first releases, getting a coordinated team for 5-mans and LFRs will be very helpful, so doing that together may be really, really helpful. Maybe streaming some of my guild's raids after we've settled down a little bit and gotten used to what raiding is like in Warlords of Draenor. My guild has basically just said they don't want to be streamed live, just screwing everything up constantly. They're okay with recording things, so I can censor them saying horrible things every now and then, but for now, I think that's not so much of an idea, and more maybe something we could do in the future. We could also do old transmogger achievement runs. This one's very simple, just kind of doing something while we have a natter in the chat, which is, I'm not entirely sure how I feel about this, because I like to have something unique. I've always tried to be a little bit unique in the way I do things, but this may be something where I can't avoid it. But, just doing old stuff together, maybe doing stuff that requires more than 1 or 2 people, maybe, I don't know. So that might be an idea. Just maybe an excuse to do a live stream, So that may be one other idea. We could also do kind of more interesting things, like maybe doing a Battle Pet tournament, because I know I've had quite a few people that have watched the Celestial Tournament Guide, and I'm not sure how many people have subscribed via it, but if they're still around, maybe a pet battle tournament may be fun, and maybe we could do some kind of reward system with gold, or, I don't know, some kind of goodie, I don't know. That might be kind of interesting to do and kind of fun, but that's just a thing, just an idea, really. I kind of wanted to run these ideas by you guys, and I just want to do a lot of stuff with you folks and keep the audience interaction nice and high. I don't want to be like a talking head. I don't just want to sit here and just talk constantly while live streaming without any kind of interaction from you. I know that kind of I can do that with the daily discussions, but the live streams are going to be very different in terms of how things are going to work, and I want to have that interaction with you folks be an important factor in it. So just sitting there and talking without any kind of interaction with you folks is not something I want to do. So with that in mind, one idea I've had was to, if the live streaming, goes well and it starts becoming kind of a weekly thing, maybe I could start doing an actual daily discussion, maybe once a week, where I actually do the discussion live, and I have a topic that could be good for debate, and I save that for live streams, and I do that discussion live with you folks and respond to and discuss points that you make in the chat. And this will, of course, keep the audience interaction high, and it may actually allow us to discuss some really interesting things. Like, for instance, I'm sure we could have a good old chat about flying in Warlords of Draenor, or about this raid or that raid, or a decision that Blizzard's made, something like that. And I think that maybe that would be a really interesting idea to do with you folks. So, you never know, that might be kind of cool. I kind of like that idea. I'd like to know what you think about it. Like I said before, I don't want to be a live streamer who just plays games and either doesn't talk or just talks nonsensically about things. I want to avoid doing that. I feel that Twitch is very much about audience interaction and having that direct link to someone that you watch. I think it's much less about the games and more about who you watch. At least that's what I want. I don't want people come to my channel and be like, oh, he's playing World of Warcraft, and for that reason, I want to watch. I want you guys to see, oh, Tuskeh's streaming. I know he'll do something interesting. He'll talk about something thoughtful and insightful, and that's why I want to watch. And, you know, maybe it'll be entertaining as well, because I like to think I can be somewhat entertaining, and I think that when I'm combined with Ellie and Wallin and a few other people from the guild, it can be very funny. But, you know, just ideas for the future. So really, that's kind of it. I know this is like super duper short, but I'd like your thoughts and suggestions about this whole thing in the comments. I'd like you to tell me whether you think it's a good idea or a bad idea and why you think that is. And if you think it's a good idea, then I'd be more than happy to discuss potential ideas in comments in quite a lot of detail. I'd be more than happy to have the good old discussion with you folks about this. So this is going to be a really short video, but since it's mostly just kind of asking for feedback and thoughts, I hope to continue the discussion in the comments below, like proper. So I'd like you to make your voice heard. All right, I'd like you to say whatever it is you want to say about this topic in the comments, and I will do my absolute utmost to respond and discuss every comment. Unless it's something stupid like, respond to my comment. I probably won't, because that's just silly. I'd like to have a proper, actual discussion about this in the comments below with you folks, so that we can figure out ideas and stuff, and I'll note down everything that we come up with. So that's basically it for now. Apologies for the really short video, but hopefully we can continue the discussion in the comments below. And if you're not interested in doing that, then I do apologize, and I'd like to appease you and say sorry with a fantastic little piece of music. So the music for today will be the Grizzly Hills introductory music. Now, this music is freaking beautiful, and it really sets the tone for an incredible looking zone. So think of venturing out of the constant snow and the constant undead of Northrend, and suddenly finding yourself in a harsh but really quite gorgeous environment with all the tall green trees, the dangerous beasts, the wargs, the eagles, the furbolgs, the bears, and a brilliant sky. So as you listen to this piece, think of that. So that's it for today's daily discussion. I hope you enjoyed it and you found it helpful. If you have suggestions for topics or you wish to send me your questions to answer on the daily discussion, you can contact me using the links in the description, or you can just leave a comment. Make sure you let me know what you think about the live streaming ideas in the comments below so we can have a good old natter about it. Thank you very much for watching, and I wish you the best of luck with your gaming endeavors.